Hello, this is Master Luke Chen. I'm talking to you from this street. Is normally very, very busy. Nobody right now because of the situation in China at this moment. Here is everything okay. But anyway, today I want to talk about the wall squatting. The wall squatting, people ask me always, when you're doing the wall squatting, is it feet together or feet separate? Okay? Or separate your feet, shoulder width. And then, of course, in Qigong, at the center, people do it with feet together. But some instructors emphasize so much they have to put the feet together. But actually, it has to be natural. But I myself, there's other teachers from Tai Chi teacher, they separate the feet. Now, it's very important. I prefer separate the feet. Because when you separate the feet, it's easier to move your core. Now, wall squatting, two things you must have to understand. One's up and down. So up and down, okay? So you need a wall. You need a wall to up and down. And then to train your... And then the second thing, of course, you need to use the psoas muscle. Your psoas muscle. When you move the psoas muscle, then you heal your kidney, liver, and pancreas, everything else. So because you must turn up and down, there's a lot of healing going on. Now, the reason I want to prefer separate the feet, because a lot of people, some people even talk about U-tip. When you're going up like this, when you lift heavy object, if your body has to bend like this, it's very important. Do not do that. For example, you lift heavy object, you have to be rooted. Separate feet, rooted, and then ready, and then you move, and your body has to straight up and down. You cannot move your body up like this. When you move a heavy object, do not do that. That will hurt your back. You need to keep it straight, and then move, okay? So move, everything separate, move. And it looks like you're not turning, but you are doing it by training. The swordsmen are already doing it. So it's important. You already do it. When you do a heavy object, you root it, and then you move like you're not bending, but inside you're already turning. That's the difference between us and the squat guys out there in the gym. That because they have heavy object. The reason that, because you have to doing this is heavy object, outside heavy object. That will injure you because you have objects outside to you. So your body has to be strict. You cannot bend like this. You cannot do that. Only when you're doing the wall squatting, the training, then you do that. But by you doing this, you already have the training inside. So people don't understand. But it's very important. Separate that. If you're doing this, then you have to do together. But if you add on these psoas muscle, when you do the squat, people in the gym, because a lot of weightlifter in China, they all do inside using the chi and also muscle too. So it's important to understand that. Lift heavy object, you have to be rooted, separate feet, pull up, all right? The second thing, one of my students came to me. She was here a few years back. She did very good wall squatting before. She just came back last year. And then she asked her to do wall squatting. She changed. I said, what's happening? And then she was doing something like this. She said, she said she was doing half a squat. Half a squat, don't call it wall squatting. So it's important because what half a squat, I said, do what I told you, don't do anything else. Because I'm not one day person. I have many teachers, many experience. It's not just, but anyway, so she was doing half squat like this. Like this. So the strict line is gone. The first criteria is strict line, up and down. If you're doing wrong thing, no benefit. And then you hurt yourself. No good. Now, in order to have a squat, then you separate your feet and so forth. Now, and of course, When you got the training, you can do wall squat, and then you can do the half squat without the wall. Without the wall, then you keep your body straight like this, okay? Your body has to be straight. Then up and down, you cannot do this. No, that's incorrect. But this one take a long time to do, because once you have to do this, and then correct training, then you can do it. I also want to mention another thing is important thing, the knee. The knee, so always said the knee do not pass over your toe. Well, that's true, that's what outside, but it's inside. How do you do that? And I see some students begin to, cracking sound is incorrect. If you have a cracking sound, it is hurting you. I don't care who you are, hurting you. You stop doing it, or you do it the right way. The right way, you turn inside. Before it becomes cracking, you adjust your back. Now, I said adjust the back. Looks like your back is moving, but inside is moving. It's just not outside, okay? Inside is moving. That's very, very important. If you want to do it right without hurting yourself, you must turn your psoas muscle. I have many tapes on my program. You sign up to learn, and then or you can email to me, what your question is. But this is from experience for years by doing it myself and then teaching others. All right, so that's the Tao. I will have a chapter of Tao Te Ching here for you. And love yourself, love others, love nature. The word is beautiful because we all know that. Chi within you, chi within me, and we are all one. And I love you from Yangso, and see you next time. Thank you.
Chapter 11. 30 spokes unite in the hub of the cart's wheel. It is the empty space within the hub that makes it useful. Oh, a flat tire is useless until you fill it with air. Need claim to make a vessel. It is the empty space within the vessel that makes it useful. Oh, a broken bowl is useless, for it has no space for the maze. Cut out doors and windows to make a room. It is the invisible air within the empty space of the room that makes it useful. Oh, a shelter house is useless, for it has no space. Oh, a house on the moon is useless, for it has no air. Therefore, benefit comes from what is visible. Usefulness comes from what is invisible.